In this part of the video, we will discuss about the State Human Rights Commission. Each state government in India can establish a State Human Rights Commission, which will be referred after the name of the state. Composition of the Commission. The State Commission is composed of a chairperson who has served as a Chief Justice or a judge of a High Court, one member who is or has been a judge of a High Court or a District Court in the state with a minimum of 7 years of experience as a district judge, one member appointed from the individuals with knowledge of or practical experience in matters related to human rights. The chairperson and members of the State Commission are appointed by the governor of the respective state. The appointments are made through a formal warrant issued by the governor under his hand and seal. Appointment Committee. Before making appointments, the governor is required to obtain the recommendations of a committee which consists of Chief Minister of the state, who acts as the chairperson of the committee, and members which include Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, Minister in charge of the Department of Home Affairs of the state, Leader of the Opposition in the Legislative Assembly. In states with Legislative Council, the chairman and the leader of the opposition in that council are also members of the committee. Before appointing a sitting judge of a High Court or a sitting district judge as the chairperson or member, consultation with the Chief Justice of the concerned High Court in the concerned state is required. The Commission has a secretary who acts as the Chief Executive Officer and exercises administrative and financial powers of the State Commission, subject to the control of the chairperson. The headquarters of the Commission is located at a place specified by the state government through notification. Jurisdiction. The State Commission has the authority to inquire into violations of human rights only in matters related to subjects enumerated in List 2 and List 3 in the 7th Schedule to the Indian Constitution. If another commission is already investigating a matter under any other applicable law, the State Commission cannot inquire into that matter. Interstate appointments. 2 or more state governments can appoint the chairperson or member of another state commission, provided the chairperson or member consents to the appointment. Recommendations from a committee are required for such appointments. The central government may delegate functions related to human rights in union territories excluding Delhi to the State Commission. Term of office. The chairperson and members hold office for a term of 3 years from the date on which they assume the position or until they reach the age of 70, whichever occurs earlier. The chairperson and members are eligible for reappointment. Upon ceasing to hold office, whether as chairperson or member, the individual is ineligible for further employment under the government of a state or the government of India. Resignation and removal. The chairperson or a member of a state commission has the option to resign from their position by submitting a written notice addressed to the governor. The chairperson or any member can only be removed by the President of India, who may order the removal on grounds of proved misbehavior or incapacity. Before such removal, the President must refer the matter to the Supreme Court for inquiry, which submits its findings to the President, based on which the President makes the final decision of removal. Additional grounds for removal. The President may also order the removal of the chairperson or member in specific circumstances, which include adjudication as an insolvent, engagement in paid employment outside the duties of the office during the term, unfit to continue in office due to mental or physical infirmity, being declared of unsound mind by a competent court, conviction and imprisonment for an offence involving moral turpitude as determined by the President. Officers and staff of the Commission. The state government is responsible for providing necessary staff such as secretary, who should be an officer not below the rank of a secretary to the state government. Police and investigative staff led by an officer not below the rank of an Inspector General of Police are also provided as needed for the efficient performance of the Commission. The State Commission may also appoint additional administrative, technical and scientific staff in accordance with the rules made by the state government. Annual reports. The State Commission is required to submit an annual report to the state government. It has the option to submit special reports at any time on urgent or important matters. The state government is responsible for laying both the annual and special reports of the Commission before the state legislature. The government should also provide information on the action taken on the Commission's recommendations and reasons for non-acceptance, if any. Application of provisions. Certain provisions related to National Human Rights Commission are also made applicable to the state commissions. These provisions include sections 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18, with specific modifications which include references to commission in these provisions are construed as state commission. In section 10, Secretary General is replaced with the word secretary. Omission of clause F in section 12. Omission of the words central government or any in section 17. That's the end of the series. Hope these videos were helpful for you to understand the basic composition and functions of the national and state human rights commissions.